question to start, as we do sometimes.
咦，應該有暴力事件發生。好，問大家一個問題先，
What does it take to be saved?
就係要做啲乜嘢先可以得救咧？
I mean, we've got books on the shelves that, so you could write a book about the subject.
講起呢一個題目咧，好似寫本書出嚟都得嘅喎。所以究竟點樣先可以得救咧？
Can you boil it down? Can you make it short?
係啦，你可
Can
唔
you
可以講短
summarize
啲
it?，
講重點咧？
Have you thought about that ever? Have you thought about that?
有冇諗過？
They said, the question, they please repeat the question.
Repeat the question. Okay. Ready?
好，再問多次。
Ready? What does it take to be saved?
就係要做啲乜嘢先可以得救咧？
To be saved. To be
S-A-V-E-D.
Oh,
Saved.
Saved.
Saved. Saved.
Takes to be saved.
要做啲乜嘢先可以得救咧？
You understand? Understand my question? You need a Tagalog translation. To believe and get baptized. Okay. Accept
信而
Jesus as your
接，
Savior.
信而受浸。
What? Acts 2:38.
37。
Unless you have problems, you don't really know how hard to pray and to whom.
Short, make it short.
You have to know. You have to know. I'm going to summarize your answer. You have to know you need to be saved.
首先你要，即係如果 Answer 所講咧，就係你要，首先你要知道自己要得救先。
Any short answer we give is going to leave out something important. That's probably unavoidable.
係啦，既然我哋如果要個答案係短嘅話咧，即係都好似無可避免咧，會漏咗啲嘢咁樣嘅。
But I'm going to use mine. I'm going to try mine.
但係 Scott 咧就想試下好短
3 words.
咁樣講啦，就係3個字。
Believing in Jesus. Believing in Jesus.
要係相信神，相信耶穌。
Based on that idea, okay, if this is a really big, important factor, part of being saved, and you agree, believing in Jesus, then what does it take for a person to get to this point in their lives where they say, yes, I believe in Jesus? What does it take to get there?
嗱，我哋講到咧咁信耶穌咁先得救啦。咁我哋點樣可以令到一個人去到呢一個程度，去到一個咁樣嘅情況之後，佢話我信啦。
You move from the position, I don't believe, to the position, I believe. What moves you? What brings you from this part
由一個位
to
置，
this part?
即係由唔信去到信嗰個過程係點樣達到嗰個過程咧？
You thought about it?
有冇諗過咧？
I think there are a few basic ways for most people.
我相信咧有啲好基本嘅幾個途徑嘅。
One basic way that we get moved from unbelief to belief is by an experience, some kind of experience.
第一樣咧就係去經歷一啲有一啲特別嘅經歷啦。
Maybe God helped you in some way.
可能咧神咧有啲嘢去幫你
Maybe
嘅。
there was a miracle in your life.
即係喺你生命當中有啲神蹟啦。
Maybe you had the kind of experience that King Solomon records in Ecclesiastes.
譬如咧喺所羅門王喺傳道書裏邊所講嘅嘢啦，
Was that a good experience?
係咪一啲好嘅經歷咧？
Overall, Ecclesiastes, King Solomon, overall.
嗱，講到話有啲經歷令到你信神啊，你又諗翻喺傳道書裏邊咧，所羅門王所提到嘅嗰啲經歷，我哋覺得嗰啲經歷係咪好嘅經歷咧？
He had a great time, but in the end he said everything is meaningless.
係咯，
So I would say no.
係啦。
No. I mean, he went, ooh,
Hey, hey.
you know.
所羅門王咧講咗好多嘢㗎，做呢一樣又做嗰樣，不過全部都係虛空，都係冇意思嘅。咁當然啦，我會話呢啲經歷唔係一啲好嘅經歷啦。
So my point is, maybe sometimes we move by an experience from unbelief to belief by a bad experience. Not necessarily a good experience, maybe a tragedy.
由唔信去到信咧，可能有陣時都真係需要一啲唔好嘅經歷先至會令到人哋有呢個改變喎，甚至係一啲慘劇又會令到人哋信啦。
And maybe some kind of experience related to something like we see in Romans 1, where we just see and experience the beauty of God's creation, of nature. Maybe that's part of the thing that brings us from unbelief to belief, maybe.
咁另外一個途徑啦，可能就好似羅馬書第1章所講啦，就係當我哋睇到咧神咧奇妙嘅創造嘅時候咧，我哋就相信咧有神啦。
So that's the first way I classify that all is experience. Okay, different kinds of experiences, things happen to us.
呢個咧我就歸納為即係第一點啦，就係從唔同嘅經歷當中咧去相信神。
Another way we come from unbelief to belief is through God's revelation.
第二個途徑咧，我認為咧就會係通過咧上帝嘅啟示顯示。
And we believe we have God's revelation in the Bible, so it could come belief through reading the Bible.
我哋知道咧聖經咧就係神所默示嘅，神所啟示嘅，所以咧我哋藉住讀聖經啦，我哋都係如果我哋藉住讀聖經去信嘅話咧，就係都係因為神嘅啟示而相信啦。
Or you might listen to someone who is talking about the Bible or explaining the Bible, your friend or a preacher, but it's still coming from the Bible. And that moves you, hearing that information, moves you from unbelief to belief.
又或者咧，你係因為聽到一啲人所講嘅嘢啦，咁佢哋係基於聖經嘅，可能係教會嘅牧師所講啊，或者你身邊嘅人啊，基於聖經所講，而你相信嘅話咧，咁你都係因為神嘅啟示而信嘅喎。
Now, number three.
第三樣嘢，第三個途徑。
Don't you love those multiple choice where it's A, B, C, and then D, all of the above?
就好似咧，我哋考試咧填選擇題嘅時候咧，第 A、B、C、D 嗰個答案咧，通常就係以上皆是咁樣噶嘛。
And never forget, we're talking about real life, so things aren't always so easily, divided up. And I would say, what about a combination of experience, hearing God's revelation, thinking, the work of the Holy Spirit? The combination of these things moves a person from unbelief to belief.
咁喺生活裏邊咧，冇嘢係可以講得好實㗎嘛。咁所以其實我哋都唔排除咧，就係一個人佢由唔信到相信咧，都係因為經歷過頭先我哋所講嗰兩點啦，就係神嘅啟示啊，同埋佢自己又有特別嘅經歷啊，咁所以佢咪信咯。
So, by the way, all of this without our free will being overridden.
重點咧就係無論係點樣而信神都好啦，我哋仍然係基於咧我哋有一個自由選擇嘅權利之下咧，我哋係選擇去相信神。
How about the Jews? How did they come to believe?
啲猶太人咧，啲猶太人點樣信啊？
I mean, we read the Bible and we read about the Jews, and some of the letters or books or things were written to the Jews, and particularly. And so, how did they come from unbelief to belief in Jesus?
我哋見到聖經裏邊咧有啲書信咧，有啲書卷咧係特別寫俾猶太人嘅喎。咁佢哋又點樣佢哋點樣去相信耶穌嘅咧？
Okay, so let's read our scripture for today. That's 1 Peter chapter 1, verses 10 to 12. Let's read that.
今日咧，我哋要睇嘅經文咧就係彼得前書1章10至到12節。
Okay, we're going through Peter. We're going through 1 Peter, and we're just up to these three verses. 1 Peter 1, verses 10 to 12, 10, 11, 12.
彼得前書1章10、11、12節。
all there? Okay, 1 Peter 1:10-12. The prophets who told us salvation was coming asked a lot of questions about this gift of life God was preparing. The Messiah's Spirit let them in on some of it, that the Messiah would experience suffering, followed by glory. They clamored to know who and when. All they were told was that they were serving you who by orders from heaven have now heard for yourselves through the Holy Spirit the message of those prophecies fulfilled. Do you realize how fortunate you are? Angels would have given anything to be in on this.
好，我試下就將Scott 嗰個經文咧去再講出嚟啦，就係嗰啲先知咧話俾我哋聽 ，OK， 話俾我哋聽咧，救恩咧將要嚟臨，嗰啲先知咧，佢哋為着呢一個神所賜嘅生命呢一份禮物咧，佢哋問咗好多問題，而彌賽亞嘅靈咧，即係聖靈咧，就讓佢哋知道部分關於呢一個救恩嘅嘢啦。咁係邊一啲嘢令到佢哋，即係令到先知道啲乜嘢咧？就係個彌賽亞將要經歷苦難啦，然後咧就係得到榮耀。咁啲先知咧，佢哋就好急於咧，亦都好熱切咧，想知道邊一個係彌賽亞，同埋佢係幾時嚟嘅喎？咁佢哋聽到翻嚟嘅消息，佢哋聽到翻嚟嘅資料咧，就係為咗你而聽嘅。而天國裏邊咧，亦都係有一啲命令咧，就係要去俾你去知道救恩係啲乜嘢嚟嘅，藉住聖靈去俾你知道，要俾你知道咧以前嗰啲預言咧係已經成就咗啦。你知唔知你係幾咁幸運咧？因為連天使啊，佢哋都想咧用盡辦法付出一切咧。都想知道咧，關於乜嘢係關於呢個救恩喎，關於彌賽亞。
The Jews came to believe in Jesus because of fulfilled prophecy.
猶太人點樣去接受耶穌咧？就係因為耶穌佢成全咗個預言啊！之前佢哋聽過嘅預言。
There was something in their culture, the Old Testament.There was like a sign pointing them to Jesus.
喺猶太人佢個文化喺個舊約，喺佢哋嘅文化背景裏邊咧，佢哋對舊約嘅理解咧，佢哋喺舊約聽到嘅預言咧，就將呢啲預言全部咧就指向耶穌基督就係嗰個彌賽亞。
And if we want, we can still see that today because we can look up, we have the Old Testament, we have the New Testament record of Jesus' life, we can look it up and we can see, we can think about it, we can count for ourselves. If you say how many prophecies did Jesus fulfill, you won't get agreement on this number, but it's a lot. 100, 200, some people say 400, some.
因為我哋自己都有舊約聖經㗎嘛，同埋我哋亦都有耶穌嘅事蹟啦喺新約嗰度，我哋亦都可以對比翻咧耶穌嘅生平咧係點樣去回應，點樣去實現咧舊約聖經嘅預言嘅喎。咁咧如果你要數嘅話咧，其實冇一個人咧有一個肯定嘅答案啊，因為有一啲人咧認為咧，起碼有200個耶穌咧佢嘅生命咧係實現咗成就咗。200個喺舊約對於彌賽亞嘅預言嘅，有啲人咧甚至數都有成400個嘅。
Now you might not know 400, you can't quote 400, 200, or 100, but you've been in the church a while. Do you know a few? Do you know a few of the prophecies that Jesus fulfilled?
可能咧你就數唔出200個啦，不過既然你都返咗教會一段時間咧，你點你都噏得出幾個㗎。
Audience participation time.
我哋好需要。
Genesis 3:15.
Vicky 咧就講到係創世記嘅3章15節啦。
It's the first
What does it say?
messianic prophecy about the coming of Jesus to
Okay, you got the verse. You can look it up. Okay, got a verse. Okay, I
就
agree.
係
Yes.
創世記3章15節啦。
Okay. Any you know well, you can just say it, just
你
like
可以
that.
讀出嚟喎，我揾到啊。
You just know any.
Genesis 3:15, and I will put enmity between you and the woman, and between your offspring and hers. She will crush your head, and you will strike the heel.
就係講個女人同埋嗰個蛇啦。個蛇同埋個女人嘅後代啦，就會係仇敵啦。咁個女人咧就會傷佢嘅頭啦，而個蛇咧就會咬個女人個腳跟嘅。
Did Jesus fulfill that prophecy?
耶穌嘅生命係咪成就咗呢一個預言？
Yeah, maybe. Not sure.
Yes.
Because you're afraid I'm going to ask you how,
Yes.
right? How did Jesus fulfill that?
咁耶穌係點樣成就呢個預言咧？
Fulfill that
And we
prophecy.
stay here for until
He-
12 o'clock.
Right, it's lunchtime. Okay.
Yeah.
係佢嘅女人後代。
How did Satan strike Jesus' heel?
撒旦點樣去咬耶穌嘅腳跟？即係嗰個腳踭，即係個
How does Jesus strike Satan's heel?
You know?
Head.
Yeah, that's what it
Head.
says.
head。
No. How did Satan strike Jesus' heel?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Oh,
she's
we got
talking
it.
about.
All right.
Yeah.
Do you know how? Can you explain that? Don't explain to me now. Can you?
嗱，你問自己，你唔使答我嘅，你問自己，
Can you explain that? Okay, it's a
耶
good
穌
one.
點
It's a good
樣
one.
去成就呢一個預言咧？你答唔答到咧？如果有人問你嘅話，你答唔答到咧？你唔使話俾我聽嘅，你自己問自己，你自己答自己就得㗎啦。
Okay, let's go for some easy ones. It was prophesied that Jesus would be born in Bethlehem. And Jesus, according to the record, was born in Bethlehem. Okay, there's one.
譬如咧喺預言裏邊啊，講話喺大衛嘅城裏邊為你哋生咗救主啦。咁而耶穌就真係喺伯利恆出世嘅喎。
Now if you want to find some prophecies that are quite clear and together in one place, a good place to go is Isaiah chapter 53.
如果咧你想係揾一個咧好清晰嘅關於耶穌嘅預言咧，咁我建議咧你可以去睇以賽亞書第53章。
So written so many years before the time of Jesus. Verse 3 of Isaiah 53. He was despised and rejected by mankind, a man of suffering and familiar with pain.
他被藐視，被人拒絕，是個多受痛苦、熟悉病患的人。
Was Jesus rejected by mankind? Did he suffer? Was he familiar with pain?
我哋諗翻耶穌嘅生命啦，佢係咪被藐視、被拒絕，係咪成日受痛苦？成日受苦，成日即係好了解咩係痛嘅咧？
Verse 5, he was pierced for our transgressions.
第5節講到，他是為了我們的過犯被刺透。
On the cross, when Jesus paid for our sins, he was pierced, literally pierced.
喺十字架上面咧，耶穌被釘為了我哋嘅罪，喺十字架上面，佢真係實在咁樣去被刺透。
He was pierced by the nails. He was pierced by the soldier's swords.
佢嘅手腳俾釘穿過，而佢嘅身體亦都係俾嗰啲兵丁咧，即係用矛咧去拮過。
He was assigned a grave with the wicked and with the rich in his death.
為咗我哋嘅罪孽被壓傷，使我哋得平安嘅懲罰加喺佢嘅身上，因佢。
Was Jesus put in a poor person's grave, according to the New Testament scriptures? Was he put in a poor person's grave, according to the record of the New Testament?
我哋睇翻新約聖經啦，佢係咪佢係喺一個窮人嘅墳墓裏邊？
You're right. No.
唔係喎。
A rich man asked for his body, took his body, and put him in his own grave. He had a grave, he was assigned a grave with the rich in his death.
喺第9節嗰度講到話，佢死嘅時候同財主同葬喎。耶穌咧，佢個墳墓咧並唔係一個窮人嘅墳墓，而係咧本身咧係一個財主嘅墳墓嚟喎。亦都回應咗呢一節。
It's not what you would expect. A man with no home, no money, crucified as a terrible criminal, and his body to be placed in a rich man's grave. Not what you would expect, but it's what Isaiah prophesied.
以賽亞書咧就喺耶穌出現之前咧，好耐之前咧就已經有對於耶穌嘅預言啦。咁我哋知道耶穌嘅生命咧，佢係連枕頭嘅地方都冇啦，佢冇錢啦，喺十字架上係被刺透啦。其實咧，世人嘅眼光咧，點都冇諗到佢係用一個財主嘅墳墓咯。但係呢啲一切咧，就已經喺以賽亞書咧就一早咧就已經講咗。
Now I'm getting too excited about these prophecies because it's not my point, but it's there, and I want you to know and think about it a little bit. It's really interesting, and you can do your own research, but it's not the main point because we are not Jews.
咁咧，Scott 咧為着咧睇到呢啲預言嘅時候，佢真係好興奮啊！所以佢都好鼓勵大家咧，你都一齊去睇下呢一啲預言啦。咁但係其實呢個都唔係重點嚟嘅喎，因為其實呢啲預言咧就係好讓猶太人係能夠接受耶穌嘅，但係我哋唔係猶太人啊嘛。
So, you're talking to your Chinese grandmother or your auntie in the Philippines, or Asha, your relatives in India, and you say to them, believe in Jesus because some Jewish prophets wrote about him. And what are they going to say to you?
我哋唔係猶太人啊嘛，咁如果我哋要同一個中國人講福音啦，如果我哋同一個菲律賓人，又或者同一個印度人，我哋同佢哋講你信耶穌啦，嗰啲猶太預言耶穌都成就晒㗎啦，咁樣。
It might be this convincing to them.
對佢哋嚟講咧，個說服力可能好低嘅。
It's not part of their culture.
因為唔係佢哋個文化啊嘛，唔係佢哋個成長背景啊嘛。
Their culture has other prophecies.
咁喺佢哋自己各自嘅文化裏邊有其他嘅預言㗎嘛。
So, what does it take? Back to my question. What does it take for a person to go from unbelief to belief?
所以我又再想問同一個問題啦，就係我哋要做啲乜嘢，或者有啲要做咗啲乜嘢先至會令到一個人由唔信變成信咯。
Because sometimes we hope and we want to tell people about this good news, about this salvation that we have, and we hope for their sake, because we love them, that they will move from unbelief to belief.
有陣時我哋同人哋傳福音，我哋愛對方，我哋希望佢能夠接受嘅時候，我哋梗係要知道個辦法係點樣令到對方由唔信去到信啦。
Are there some signs in your culture that you can point to say, look at that. We can believe in Jesus because of this in our culture that points us to Jesus.
有冇啲顯示或者表徵喺我哋嘅文化裏邊咧？即係一講我哋就已經好知道嗰個標示㗎啦。俾佢哋知道咧，嗱呢一樣嘢就係講緊上帝㗎啦，呢一樣嘢就係講緊耶穌㗎啦。
Does God do that? Does He leave signs in other cultures pointing to Jesus?
上帝有冇喺唔同嘅文化裏邊咧，去留低咗佢自己嘅印記，佢自己嘅痕跡，去讓嗰個文化嘅人一提起嗰樣嘢就會咧能夠認識到神，能夠諗起上帝。
The three wise men who came to see Jesus when He was born, were they Jews?
有啲喺東方嚟嘅智者咧，佢哋嚟 去見耶穌啦。當耶穌出世嘅時候，咁佢哋係咪猶太人 ？No，
We don't think so.
應該唔係。
We don't think so. They came from the east. Maybe they were Chinese.
話佢哋由東方嚟嘅
Okay, they're from the east.
，definitely。
Okay.
可能
Why
佢
did
哋
they
中國
come?
人。
Why were they coming?
點解佢哋嚟嘅？
What were they following?
佢哋跟咗啲咩嚟啊？
Stars. They are studying the stars.
佢哋
And the
係
stars, they saw a sign somehow pointing them to Jesus.
佢哋係觀星嘅喎，佢哋係唔知道，我哋唔識得用啲咩辦法啦，但係咧佢哋就知道喺即係救主要出世啦，佢哋就過嚟啦。
It seems God does do this. Now, does he leave a sign in every culture and every subculture? Okay, I don't know. But we do see him doing this sometimes. Leaving a sign in the culture that points to Jesus.
上帝咧係咪喺每一個文化咧都有咁樣留低痕跡咧？我哋唔知道，但係我哋見到咧神咧喺一啲嘅文化裏邊咧，佢都有真係有咁樣做過，去讓人咧認識耶穌嘅。
A famous publicized, published example of this is in the book you can read called Peace Child by Don Richardson.
有一本咧好出名嘅書啦，叫《和平之子》，係講到咧一個宣教士咧，佢叫做唐理查德森。
In 1962, he went as a missionary to Dutch New Guinea, which is now Indonesia, to be a missionary to the Sawi people.
咁佢哋喺呢一個呢個宣教士咧，喺1962年嘅時候咧，佢就喺新幾內亞嗰笪地方啦，就去向沙威人傳福音。
And these people were cannibals.
咁佢哋係土著嚟嘅。
He took his wife and his 7-month-old baby with him in 1962.
咁呢一個宣教士咧，就係帶住自己幾個月大嘅仔，同埋同阿老婆一齊嚟到呢一笪地方啦。
He didn't have a phone to play Candy Crush or a TV to watch, so he could dedicate himself hours a day studying the language.
咁喺1962年咧，嗰陣時咧就仲未有手機啦，所以佢唔會沉迷打機啦，又唔會沉迷上網啦，咁所以咧佢每一日咧就花好多時間去學習當地嘅語言。
It's like a concert pianist, serious, and you needed to be serious because in their language, each verb had 19 tenses.
好恐怖！咁咧，你一定要好俾心機去學呢個語言嘅，因為咧佢就喺譬如嗰個語言裏面咧，一個動詞咧有19種變化喎。
And he did it. He studied hard and he learned how to communicate in their language and he told them the gospel story.
咁咧呢個宣教士咧就好俾心機，真係學咗佢哋嘅語言啦，就將福音咧去講俾當地嘅土著聽。
And he realized the most horrible thing as he was telling the story about Jesus. He realized the most horrible thing.
當咧佢同呢一班土著咧去分享耶穌嘅故事嘅時候咧，佢從佢哋身上咧認知到一樣咧係好震撼嘅，對佢嚟講係好即係超過佢匪夷所思、好震撼嘅一件事啦。
He would just be sick.
你聽完咧，你可能會覺得反胃嘅。
He realized that the people listening to him, as they heard the story, they thought Judas was the hero and Jesus was stupid.
當佢哋聽完耶穌嘅故事之後咧，佢哋認為猶大出賣耶穌嘅猶大係英雄嚟嘅，而耶穌係愚蠢嘅。
Because in their culture,
因為喺佢哋文化裏邊，
they would be able to trick someone, to thinking them is their friend, fattening them up, and then killing them was a great ideal in their culture. To be able to do that
佢哋
was
嘅
the
文
best.
化裏邊咧，如果用啲詭計可以呃到對方嘅信任， 進而咧係能夠殺到對方。喺佢哋嘅文化裏邊，今日係一件光榮英雄嘅事嚟嘅。
And if you're betrayed, you're like the foolish fat pig that doesn't know you're getting good food because they're going to kill you and eat you.
如果你係被出賣嗰個，佢哋就覺得你實在太蠢啦！人哋餵你食嘢係為咗有一日要劏咗你
And
咋。
if you were him, what would you do?
所以如果你係嗰個宣教士啦，你會點做？
Wow. Okay, let's go to the next village.
再
Let's
學
find
過嗰
another
啲。
difficult language to
Yeah.
learn.
如果你係嗰個宣教士，你會唔會諗？哦，可能真係要過隔離村，重新學過一個語言，重新向嗰啲人傳福音啦。
We really did our best here.
係啊，即係可能個宣教士會話：我喺呢度我已經盡咗力啦。
And they were indeed making plans to leave. But the village people did not want them to leave. They were leaving because it was getting really dangerous. There was fighting between the villages and it was getting really dangerous. So they were making plans to leave.
咁就因為咧，佢哋部落同部落之間咧係不和啦，咁成日會打交啊，咁嗰度嘅形勢咧都好唔安全啊，所以其實咧個宣教士咧都一家咧都係決定要離開㗎啦。不過咧當地嘅人咧又唔想佢哋離開喎。
The people of the villages didn't want them to leave, so they said, we are going to make peace between our villages so that this family will stay here. We like them, so they will stay here.
當地嘅
In
人
peace.
就話啦：我哋唔嗌交，我哋和平和好咗之後，咁你咪唔會走咯。咁樣。
So they prepared the ceremony, and the Richardsons observed the ceremony, the peacemaking ceremony between the villages.
咁於是咧，佢哋就進行佢哋一貫嘅儀式啦，點樣去令到和平啦。咁呢個宣教士咧就睇到佢哋嘅儀式同埋做法喎。
And what he saw was that a man from one village took his baby, young child, and ran to the other side and gave his baby to his worst enemy.
就係咧一個村落啦，佢有一個人，佢係將自己個仔、自己個孩子，去到佢敵人嗰度，去到佢隔離村佢唔中意去爭嗰個人嗰度，將自己個孩子係送咗俾對方。
And a child from that village was similarly given to the other village.
同樣啊
In exchange.
佢哋對方啦，亦都將自己嘅一個孩子去交俾總之佢哋互相好似交換咗自己個孩子咁樣。
Giving the child showed that they could be trusted. If you give me your child, even though I'm your enemy, it shows that, and the child stays there and is raised by the other village. The child is adopted by the other village. It shows that there could be mutual trust.
佢哋將自己嘅孩子送俾自己嘅敵人，係代表信任。咁孩子咧就真係會留俾對方，真係俾咗佢噶咯喎，成為佢嘅養子噶咯喎，咁樣。咁就係一個我信任你嘅和好，我想和好嘅表現。
And then the light bulb went on.
啊，
Don
跟住
Richardson's mind.
宣教士即刻諗到一個好辦法。
He called this a peace child.
佢知道咧呢啲孩子叫做和平之子。
And he used this part of their culture to explain to them about Jesus and what Jesus did, the meaning of what Jesus did. He said, Jesus is God's peace child given to us so that we can have peace with God and no longer be God's enemy.
就係咧，佢話俾呢一啲土著聽咧，耶穌基督就係嗰個和平之子。上帝咧就將呢個和平之子俾咗我哋，就係我哋本身係佢嘅敵人嚟嘅，但係神想同我哋和好，咁就係藉住呢一樣喺佢哋文化裏邊有嘅嘢咧，宣教士就係去解釋俾佢聽咩係福音。
And that made sense.
咁佢哋就完全明白。
And then people from this tribe became Christians, many.
喺個部落裏邊咧，有好多人咧都接受咗耶穌。
Does your culture have a sign of some kind from God that is in the culture?
我哋嘅文化裏邊有冇類似嘅嘢係能夠幫到我哋咧認識神嘅咧？
many Chinese Christians say there is in Chinese culture, in the characters, in some words of ancient Chinese characters.
有一啲中國人咧就相信咧有一兩個中文字咧係有福音嘅意思嘅。
And we recently saw a message, and I think it was from a pastor from Singapore, who did a long message on a lot of characters. And some I thought, I'm not sure, but some, yes, very interesting.
有一個新加坡嘅牧師啦，佢就講咗個好長嘅道咧，就係引用咗好多嘅中文字咧，就講到當中嘅福音嘅信息啦。咁Scott 咧睇咗啦、聽咗啦，就係覺得部分咧佢有保留嘅，但係部分咧佢都好認同喎。
Okay, so how about I don't know, Philippine culture? I don't know.
咁都唔知道
Indian culture.
菲律賓啊、印度裏邊
Okay, I don't know.
嘅文化裏邊有冇
In
類似嘅
American
嘢啦？
culture, well, we're too young as a country. I don't know. You know, the idea is maybe you don't know. Can you go find out? Can you go keep your mind open? Can you hear the traditional stories and think of them in terms of the gospel?
如果你冇印象咧，你個文化有冇呢一啲嘢可以幫到你傳福音嘅話，你可以去揾下，係咪？你可以去思考下，你可以去學習下喺呢個文化裏邊以前嘅故事啊，睇下有啲乜嘢同福音係有關係。
Look at those prophets. Peter describes those prophets. They really wanted to know. Here's the prophecy. Who is that going to be? When is it going to happen? They were really interested in finding out more.
喺彼得前書1章，頭先我哋讀10至12節裏邊咧，提到嗰啲以前嗰啲人咧，佢哋真係好熱切啦，佢哋會用好多辦法啦，去考究啦，去考察啦，究竟呢個彌賽亞係邊一位啦，佢喺邊度嚟啦？
How about you and me?
咁你同我
In
咧？
our cultures, can we dig a little bit?
我哋可唔可以真係深究一下、研究一下喺我哋嘅文化裏邊抄一下？
I mean, some Christian one day said, "Wow, look at the word 'come' in Chinese. Look at that. Isn't that interesting?" Someone thought of it one day.
或者咧好即係譬如啦用中文字來呢一個字啦，哇！裏邊個意思咁奇妙嘅，其實呢個都係由一個人去諗出嚟噶嘛，即係由一個人去發現噶嘛個意思。
Maybe he was bored sitting in church.
可能佢
I
係
don't know.
喺教會坐到悶晒嘅時候，就睇到個來字，跟住突然間咁樣諗到啦。
But what is the big for you who don't know? The word "come" in Chinese is a picture of a man on a cross with a man on each side of him. Jesus says, "Come to me." How do you explain that?
但係如果唔識中文字嘅
How
一
do
個
you
人，
explain that match?
佢唔會有呢個震撼噶
It
嘛。
doesn't matter. I do. No, I do. I'm not Chinese,
But-
and I think of that, and I go, even though I'm not Chinese, I go, wow.
Okay.
I do. I don't know.
OK， 即使Scott 啦唔識中文當時啦，或者佢唔係一個中國人啦，當佢了解到呢個來字嘅意思，見到個形象係一個人喺十字架上面，佢側邊仲要有另外兩個人咧，去指向耶穌嘅，即係指向耶穌啦，即係呢一個字好似咁嘅時候，連 Scott 佢唔係一個中國人，佢都覺得好震撼。
What if it's a little thing like that you just mention to your friend, which helps them turn the corner from unbelief to belief? What if it's that simple?
或者咧，可能真係藉住呢一樣咁簡單嘅嘢咧，即係呢一個來嘅字咧，就能夠咧去觸動或者啟動，或者令到一個你身邊嘅朋友去認識神，去相信神。
Let's pray.
我哋一齊禱告。
Dear God, we believe in you.
上帝啊，我哋信你，
We believe in Jesus.
我哋信耶穌，
We believe that we have salvation from you.
我哋相信救恩係由你而嚟。
And we are blessed to know and believe now what long ago prophets and angels were so curious to know.
上帝話我哋知道咧喺古代咧喺古時咧眾先知啦，同埋咧天國嘅天使啦，佢哋都係好熱切知道咧彌賽亞係邊一位。我哋知道呢一樣嘢嘅時候，我哋都係覺得好受到祝福。
And now many people know the truth, but they don't believe it.
可惜咧就係今時今日有好多人知道真理，但係佢哋唔相信。
We ask for wisdom from you today.
求主今日賜俾我哋有智慧，
Please show us the best way to share your good news with them.
教我哋向身邊嘅人傳福音嘅時候，用啲乜嘢先至係最好嘅方法。
In Jesus' holy name we ask.
奉耶穌基督聖潔嘅名，我哋向你求，
May it be so.
願你去成就。